The U.S. military bases in the Gulf region, the Persian Gulf region, are essentially uninhabitable. In other words, they don't have the infrastructure to keep the soldiers alive, so now they are working remotely in other places. Some as far as Europe, according to this article, which I'll link in the description below. So, right there, that's a huge impact. Um, it's questionable if the United States is ever going to establish military bases in the region again. If you look at the situation, if you're Qatar, if you're Kuwait, if you're Bahrain, if you're the United Arab Emirates, you're thinking to yourself, is the United States really a good guarantor of their security? And apparently not. Iran has breached their air defenses, and the United States just doesn't have the capacity, or at least in this case, was not prepared to have the capacity to intercept these drones or these missiles. So some of these military bases are not manned currently in the region. They've had to pull their forces back to other areas. So, there you go, right there. Iran is fulfilling its strategic goals. And the United States' main strategic goal here, they want to put pressure on the regime to come to the negotiating table to make a bunch of concessions. That's what Trump is implying. Obviously, anyone who's paying attention knows that's not the case. Iran currently has more leverage. Fear hasn't worked. They just get new leaders. The leaders that do get killed or martyred. So far, the campaign, the shock and awe campaign, and the decapitation strikes have not changed the situation. It's actually made it such that Iran is taking advantage of its geographical placement as leverage against the United States and Israel. Israel is not going to come to a deal anyway. It doesn't matter. So, yet you still got a lot of, you got the boomers, and you got other various groups that continue to believe that at some point the regime is going to collapse and the United States is going to dictate what the regime is going to be. Ultimately, we'll wait and see. I'm almost certain that's not the case. But, if this wasn't so serious, it'd be entertaining. Unfortunately, people are dying, and this looks to be the very end of the American economic empire. Maybe that'll be a good thing in the long run. I don't know. But the way this is going down is not good. The strategic situation is not on the side of the United States and Israel right now.